Hangouts is live on there. It says. Let's see if I can get this together. Oh, yeah, I think I got it. Maybe. Maybe. There it is. Oh, wow, I can hear this good, too. These earbuds are working. Good morning, Samson. How are you? Good to see you this morning. This is a reminder live stream. I didn't say that in the title, but that's what it is. I'm just doing another live stream to remind folks that the cooking challenge is coming up. Pretty soon. Back on the 7th. Like 4 more days. Trying to switch channels on the phone. That's good. Have you got plenty of stuff planted yet? I have a feeling you might. So many people, I can't remember. You might have told me this already, but it's getting harder and harder to remember all this stuff. Bobby, good morning, Rick. What do you do? Absolutely nothing, Bobby. You ain't gonna believe it. I don't have anything at all to eat. Nothing. Not a single, not one solitary. I know. What you thinking? I don't believe it, Rick. Me either. And I'm starving. This camera is going to be a problem. It usually stops. Caroline, good morning. Good to see you this morning. Yep, I have everything in. I still like a few things, but I got just about everything in. I even took my little Farmall Cub and plowed it all out. Good morning, living and learning. Teresa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I had frosted honey bun and a piece of blackberry pie. Sounds good. You ever took one of them honey buns and fried it in butter? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. That's a heart attack waiting to happen. It sure is good. Half a pound each of. Oh. Wow, this is going to be a problem. That keeps happening. I may have to completely do away with this camera. I think I got to throw this camera away and get another one. Sweet peas, 50-foot rows of pumpkin, zucchini, squash, cucumbers, all doing great. You're going to give a lot away or sell it or something. Plus my peppers and tomato patch is hopping. Mine are too. They're jumping. My tomatoes and peppers are really big time. I got one out here on the end. It's got a Cherokee purple that big around. I'm looking forward to that Mater sandwich. Mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. Good morning, Rick. Hope you slept well. Thought you were going to get another can. I am. I got to go to town first. I haven't been to town. Last place I went was that restaurant. It was so dark I couldn't see how to get home almost. I was driving by the lights of the car. That's the truth. We all drive by the lights of the car. I know. I was too. It was past my bedtime. You know I can't stay up late. Life was wonderful. Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? Good Lord. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you too. Happy Tuesday. It is so good to see you. I have got to get back to the channel. Good morning, Sherry K. Oh, thank you. I'm good these days. Notification never go out. I know. Blows your mind, don't it? I was going out to eat the other day, going to do an eating stream, and I sent out one on my community page. It didn't go out either. I hope you do some more of them raids. I always loved them raids you have. You are good at that. I mean, you're really good at it. Just waking up. Oh, I stayed up too late last night. Gene Chambers said to tell everyone hello. He's having back problems. He just doesn't feel good. So he knows he's probably watching. He's probably watching. Good morning, Marie. Good to see you this morning. Wow, this thing is really freaking big now. Hey, Aaron. My friend Aaron. You eating anything with it? Not yet. But I'm thinking about it. If I can figure out what to go get to eat. I need to cook something. That's what I need to do. I need to cook. Mm-hmm. How's your day been today? Actually, I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning, talked to a friend of mine for about an hour. Turned on Iron Dog, went and watched him for a little while, fell back asleep watching him. I just woke up again. That's the truth. Great live stream last night, Rick. I'm really glad I caught you on. I appreciate you coming, Bobby. That's the first radio you've been to. I really do appreciate it. And it was all country. That's the first complete country radio stream I ever did. I want to remind you guys, the reason I did this stream this morning is the Southern Cooking Challenge. If you don't know, we started it back up. Me, Sandra, and Tara. Sandra's Homespun Life, yours truly, Pickerick One, and Tara's Crazy Life. Started it back up, and we're going to be on the 7th. I guess we're doing the video on the 7th day of voting, right? We cook on like days before that, like today or tomorrow. So look at that again. Scratch my head. Hard to remember all this stuff while you're looking into that camera and talking to 12 people at the same time. Yep, I'm crazy. It's twice on Friday. What she said. It's the 7th. I don't know what day is what, y'all. I don't even know what the day is. The 7th, yes. Yes, the 7th. Enjoy your day. Try not to work too hard. About the front door and listen. Thank you, Tara. Thank you. She's going to work. She's an artist. Y'all don't know Tara. She's painting today. She is an artist. Big canvas. All right. Well, I'm all country with able to rock and roll. It's all good. I'm all rock and roll and I'm able to country. I like rap. I like it all about it. I do. I love it all. I don't care what it is. I really do like it all too. I'm not just saying that. I really do. I was going to put this up behind me, and it will not stay up. I put some clothespins or something on it. My new Scooby backdrop. I guess I need to find me an Elvis backdrop. Kind of doing that in remembrance of Scooby. That's what I'm after. We'll see how it goes. Good morning, Rosanna. I found my glasses. I lost them and I found them. Cleaning off the porch. Let me show you guys this. Look, there's actually a porch here. I gotta get that old monitor out of here and a little bit more stuff. I'm going to get bleach now and bleach this porch. Oh. Hey Rick, Elegant Homestead got over 4,000 hours and they are sticking so far. She wanted to thank everyone who helped and a few. Thank you. Yep, that is cool. I thought you said 400 the other day. I thought you said 400. Congratulations, Elegant Homestead. Wow. I'm struggling to get woke up. Need your company leave, Rosanna. Ooh, I forgot about that. I watched that last night. Kim Fife is at her house. Kim and Pam both is at Rosanna's house. Sure do. She needed 400 and we got them last week. Oh, I thought you meant she was at 400 and she needed to get to 4,000. I was like, oh, wow. She only needed 400. You can do that. Live streaming. I misunderstood, Bob. I am sorry. Easy to do in a live stream. Really. She also in the club now. Yeah, she's in the club. Yeah. I've slowed down a little bit. I'll probably pick it back up when I get my groove on. As I figure out what my groove is, I get it back on. Hello, Linda. Good morning, Linda. Morning, Bobby. There's my friend Bobby Sprinkle. And if you're just coming into the stream, this is a reminder stream that on the 7th of this month, we're doing the Southern Cooking Challenge. We put the video out in a couple of days. We're cooking cobblers for the first go round as cobblers. We put the video out with 3 different cobblers cooked. And you guys get to decide which one is the most appetizing, which one makes your mouth water and you would like to sink your teeth into, and you can vote on one of them. And the winner gets absolutely nothing this first go around. We don't know. We're just getting it started. Nothing. Hashtag Southern Cooking Challenge. Linda came up with the name for it in the live stream. Thank you, Linda. I'm really looking forward to this too. I like eating. Just a very cute child run up to me, tell me a joke. That's hilarious. Knock, knock. Who's there? Cow says, who? No, silly. The cow says, moo. I got to remember that. Tell my grandchildren that. That is funny. It's so corny. It's funny. Okay. We're going to take a vote in a minute whether I need to oil this squeak or leave it in here. Some people say it's soothing. I sure am noticing it a lot, though. It is cute, Sherry. It's really cute. That's a cute image. That's funny. They're gaining momentum. I really need something to eat. Hey, Elvis, come here a minute. There's nothing in that pile of wood. You've been checking for days. Whatever went in there is gone. No, Dad. I think it's Steve. He's in a pile of wood with his nose buried down to it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is literally what he's doing right now. Everybody's always asking me about Elvis. This is it. There's a pile of wood beside a tree right in front of my deck. Maybe 10 feet in front of my deck's a big white oak tree with a little pile of firewood beside it. It's got a crevice down through that hole right there. And for days, he's been peering down into that crevice. He'll lay down in there. He saw something go in it like 3 or 4 days ago. He can't get his mind off of it. He just can't get his mind off of it, no matter what. Peering into that. Come on, Elvis. What's wrong with you? He's stuck on that. He'll chase anything. He doesn't care what it is. I'm afraid he's going to get a hold of a copperhead the way he keeps going at this stuff. Excuse the snot out of me. We'll see. We'll see. And if you're just coming into this stream, the 7th of this month, which I'm told is this coming Friday, is the Southern Cooking Challenge. Brand new one, starting it all over again. It should be fun. It may take us a little bit to get it done, get it started back, and get the momentum and everything going right, but we will do it. Me, Sandra's Homespun Life, and Tara's Crazy are doing this. I need to contact Reeves. Let's see what I can get there. Elvis, come here, baby. The 7th is a Friday. Yes, it is. It's Friday. That's it. Oh, I'm struggling to know that, too. Big time struggle. Oh. That's what's going on. I'm going to change the name of this to the Southern Cooking Challenge. reminder. That's what I need to do. Come here. Elvis. Filled the hummingbird feeder back up yesterday, too. I did. You got a tummy ache. What'd you eat? Did you eat something bad, Carolina? No kidding. What did you eat yesterday? Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Too much last night. Ah, maybe it wasn't something you ate. I don't know. Give it up. Can't be nothing left in there, Elvis. The hummingbird won't come because of the creaking. Make my cobbler. In fact, I think we take pictures of it like tomorrow. Something like that. We send a picture. I think. I have to go back and look. I think it's one it is. Whatever it is, it's pretty easy to make a cobbler. I got all the stuff. So we'll find out. We'll find out. And get out of here. All that eating you doing, you've never made a cobbler before? Even I make cobblers. I learned it in Boy Scouts, how to make a cobbler. It was simple cobbler. I won't tell you the recipe right now because I might actually use that one. Give something away. I don't want to do that. It needs to be fair. You gotta be fair. No kidding. Put a little chunk of ice cream on top of that thing when it's still good and hot. Holy smokes. That's some of the best eating I have ever eaten in my life is a cobbler. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple upside down dump cake. Last time I made one, do you remember that? They kept calling it a dump cake. It wasn't really a dump cake, but they kept calling it that. I've never made a cobbler either. This will be my first. See? You're not alone, Caroline. Tara had never made one either. It's very similar to that, Caroline. Very similar. In fact, depending on how you do it, you can't tell them apart almost. You just don't turn the cobbler upside down. It's the only difference. Uh-oh. I got a visitor coming up here. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, he said, you're not tricking me, Dad. Come here, I want to talk to you. Come here. He ain't giving it up. He's like, you're going to grab me and throw me up in that swing. I know you are. I know what you're going to do. You've been doing this for days. Elvis. See, I can't turn the camera around because it ain't working. I got to get get a new camera. Got to. I think cobbler is a more southern thing. Probably is, Carol. Probably is, and it's delicious. I don't know. Swing made me dizzy. I get that a lot, and I can't seem to stop. I just can't seem to stop. Elvis, come here, boy. Come here. Last thing I made was a cast iron Dutch oven, open fire. It was great. That's the way I learned to do it, Bobby, in Boy Scouts. Over a fire like that. It's exactly the way I learned to do it. Exactly. You only need a few ingredients like that. Robin laid an egg. You got a bird's nest. I bet I got one right here too in this big bush behind me. I almost guarantee it because I've been seeing them fly out of this bush right there. That bush. I watch them fly out of. I cut it back up to my air conditioner on right close to the porch, but I didn't. Batman lost his wheel. I bet Batman did lose his wheel. I bet he did. You talk about delicious, Bobby. You're out in the middle of the woods, and you know how it is with kids. You're all starving to death because you're eating crap cooked over a fire or something, you know. And oh my God, at nighttime, he cooked one of them cobblers in a big Dutch oven. And rusted smoke, the heat was broke. And Batman lost his wheel. That stuff is so delicious like that at nighttime. Bunch of kids sitting around a fire. Oh my God, you will eat yourself to death. Eat it. Lick the inside of the cast iron Dutch oven. It's so good. That's hard to say, Tim, but when they made that, the answer was no. In today's term, it could be yes. So it's kind of a yes and no. Yes and no. That's what I'm thinking. Good morning, Tim. Good to see you. That's just my thought process on it. Oh, of course, in today's term, he probably don't know what he is. Who knows? Lord, how did we get here? Who am I? Hey, Elvis. Here, boy. He's looking at me like, you stupid, Dad. They can come over. And better marshmallows. Yeah, just the marshmallows, too. No chocolate. There's not such a thing. S'mores haven't been invented yet. I don't think they have anyway. What do I know? Say hey to Aunt Harriet. Oh my God, this cup of coffee is getting less and less all the time. Oh, we didn't even know what a s'mores was. I couldn't spell s'mores. Oh. I'm glad I took Boy Scouts though. I even started helping later. As an adult. We cooked chicken, all kinds of stuff to raise money for them. It was really fun helping the Boy Scouts later on. All these kids would come back grown up. Pretty amazing, Bobby. When you see them as a little kid, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, and then you see them come back at 22 or 3. Kind of hit you in the old heart there. I had one text me on Facebook not too long ago and asked me was I the same guy that used to do that. Sent me pictures of his whole family and everything. It blew my mind. Completely blew it. A two-man sleeping bag. I don't know about that. Maybe. Yep, I've seen the Batmobile that George Barris made. I was somewhere. Where's I at? Myrtle Beach, I think. I think it's at Myrtle Beach. I saw one. They had the Batman mobile out there. I'm pretty sure that's where it was at. It was on tour. It was on tour. I'm pretty sure that's where it was at. I think it was. I hope the Grizz is going to show up here in a minute. You can't catch that. Don't even try. It's too fast for you, Elvis. Elvis going after a squirrel. I wonder what happened to the Chinese. Not popular anymore. Good question. I have to look it up because I don't know about it being Chinese. I thought that was an American thing. I got an idea. Let me try something here. It took forever last time for him to get that. Something about his Wi-Fi system. We'll see. Yes, too many organizations have allowed same-sex. And that's blamed by them just old-fashioned. We all are. We all are. I mean, the stuff that's going on now, a lot of people roll over in their graves if they could get up and see it. They wouldn't believe it. No doubt about it. I mean, it's a free country. You can do anything you want to. You know, I understand that. And you can agree or disagree with anything. I may have to get another one of those. I don't think one's going to do it. We'll find out. What's today? I got to edit a video. I did a video on the tomatoes and plowed them out with the tractor. I think I might have actually killed a few of them. She was a big one, too. She was a big one. McDonald's, home of the Whopper. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. Damn, you ain't right. That's some funny stuff you come out with, too. I mean, it's fun. That is funny. Good morning, Mrs. Green Thumb. How are you? Good to see you this morning. I'm just holding a little live stream, reminding everybody about the Southern Cooking Challenge that's coming up on the 7th. I'm sitting out here in my squeaky swinging, just a swing. Hey, Ann, good morning. Good to see you this morning. She jumped up on the air and got stuck. That's funny, too. That is hilarious. Wow, this makes me want to go back to sleep almost. I slept all morning. I love mine, Mrs. Green Thumb. I love it. Everybody keeps hoping, the people that I keep making dizzy, hoping that this thing will fall. It's not going to fall, though. It's double plated, triple plated, all kinds of stuff up there. You don't believe. No way it's going to fall. It's going. And you want to come talk to me for a little bit? You have to remind me how I did that. I think it was in Hangouts, but I ain't sure. No, it falls off. Yeah, it ain't going to fall. You couldn't hear the neighbor's stereo. Oh my goodness. It's making Caroline dizzy too this morning. Probably wouldn't do for me to pick everything up and go round and round and round. Round and round. Oh yeah. I grow tomatoes, regular peppers. I got giant Marconis, California Wonders, okra, some green beans. I'm not growing a giant garden this year. I can't keep it up. I got 3 different kinds of tomatoes. I got German Johnson, Cherokee Purple. It's a beef kind that I'm growing too, big beef. Good. I learned them from Bobby Smith, MHP Gardener. Started growing them when he did 5 or 6 years ago because they're a good, pretty red tomato and they still got some taste. You know, been sending seeds out. Send me some seeds, I'll talk about you. I'll try to grow them. 2. Yes, I will. Anne's hide out, she's still alive. I'll try to grow them and talk about you. You put them in any order you want to put them in. Honesty is the best policy. Oh, Lord. Oh, I love gardening, but you know that already. Yeah, I know. You do. I know you do, Mrs. Greenthumb. Rick, did you plant 200, maybe? At least 200, maybe more. That tray held 385, and I planted all of them just a little bad. Of course, I went through them with the tractor the other day, Bobby. I might have killed about 30. I couldn't see them. They're like this tall. They blended in with everything. Got my sunglasses on. It's hot as crap. I need to move my hose out a little bit. That's right. Hose on the tractor. Got two of them. I hear somebody popped in there. But I
Hey, Rick, how's it going?
All right, Grizz, how are you?
Oh, not too bad. Living the American dream, and it's a freaking nightmare.
This absolutely is a nightmare. They just didn't tell us that part. It's a dream, all right. They didn't tell us what kind it was.
Yeah. No, actually, I have a good American dream here.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh.
Google held that.
Well, Rick, I got some bad news for you.
All right.
I'm down to one Carolina Reaper.
Oh, my goodness. That's not good.
Nope. No. And I don't know if it will put off, if I can save this one, I don't know if it will put off peppers.
Oh, yeah, it will.
I mean, will I be able to get the seeds?
Yeah. They're self-pollinating, whatever you call it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it will.
Good.
I did a lot of them like that. Ghost peppers and just one plant of each one.
Yeah, because I would really like to try another hand at it next year. And, I think it might have been, part of it might have been my potting soil. But
might have been, I don't know. It was almost like they had too much fertilizer, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm kind of wondering. It's, here, I'll show you what I got left. I have got to go look at it this morning. It's still not looking very good.
Good morning, Grizz, says Bobby McNutt. Did you get the family off to town okay this morning?
Hey, Bobby. No, they haven't left. I thought they were leaving earlier. Her first appointment isn't until 1 o'clock, so they won't leave here until about 9:30 or 10, which is at least 2 hours away.
Those sounds so hot. They are, Mrs. Greenthumb. Those Carolina Reapers were the hottest pepper in the world. They're super hots. I'm talking just touch it. Oh, my God. What is it?
I think they still are I think the Carolinas are still considered the hottest. There's been some that's been claiming that they might be, but it hasn't. Nothing's been set permanently.
Right. Had to verify.
Yeah. But then again, there's been lots of times other peppers have said they're hotter, and then it comes on out they're not hotter.
Bobby Sprinkle says there is a Ford truck killed your Reaper plants.
Man, I don't know what's going on with my chat. It's not. Oh, my chat is going.
So you can see it now.
Bobby Sprinkle, a Ford's truck killed his Carolina Reapers.
Not anymore, Mrs. Greenthumb. The ghost peppers were taken over by the Carolina Reaper 3 or 4 years ago. At least 3, for sure. At least 2 or 3 years.
Here, Rick, I'll show you what I got.
All right. Let me click on
this. They're coming back a little bit greener now. Let's see here. I got to get this camera to rotate. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's it right there. Yep. And it hasn't grown any, but it's getting greener. It was more yellow.
Yeah, it looked like it might be trying to take off.
Yeah, I think that one's going to pull through.
Mrs. Green Thumb said, "Good morning, Grizz."
Good morning, Mrs. Green Thumb.
Caroline looked it up. Scoville scale 1.569,300. Yikes!
That's hot.
And we said a habanero was what 100,000. I was like to die the other morning trying to eat that habanero with my Mexican breakfast.
Oh, I love my habaneros.
This was roasted with the seeds in it. It was hot. I loved it too. It's good.
Last night I got I'm guessing those are moles there that come up in here. Getting the worms that are getting in that.
That kind
of there.
That kind of puts it in context, Mrs. Green. It is something digging there, ain't it?
Yeah, I love habaneros. I don't think they're all that hot. I mean, they're warm.
Yeah,
but I can eat them no problem.
I don't know what this was. I actually went to a truck where they make real authentic Mexican food, and stuff. This was a roasted pepper, green, and it definitely was not a jalapeno. Definitely was.
Well, there's a lot of peppers that turn red. I mean, if it was green, that just means maybe they didn't let it run all the way. I mean, it could have been a chili pepper. I mean, I eat a lot of peppers when they're still green instead of waiting for them to turn color.
I do too. Caroline says chipmunks.
How's my tomato plants looking?
Pretty.
They're about 16, 18 inches tall.
They are pretty. I heard you say the other day they had a big, huge stem on them. You probably wouldn't have to stake them.
Yeah, these are engineered where you're not supposed to have to stake them. I mean, you can see the stems on that.
It is pretty.
And they're pretty stout. If you can see this one better. But yeah, they're pretty stout. They're not a real tall bush, but they're a real strong, plant.
And those are beefsteaks?
Yeah. These are a hybrid. That's unfortunately they're a seedless tomato, but of course you always get some seeds. So I'm going to be watching real close for seeds, and I'm going to try to bring these back to a heritage. Because I want a healthy, stock, a plant that I can grow that's tolerant to the area that we have.
I've tried that a couple of times, and they seem to go back to a cherry tomato the 2 or 3 times I've tried. To like a cherry.
Yeah. I'll definitely give it a try and see what happens.
Yeah, it's really cool.
These guys are looking like they need some water. I'm going to have to get some water them here in a spell here. I got the upper part of the garden watered yesterday, but got to water this lower part today.
It was some kind of a serrano, chili pepper or something, Caroline. I don't know if it was serrano or what. All I know was it was pretty hot. It had my lips burning, eyes watering. And I like hot peppers.
Yeah, it opens up the taste buds so you can taste the food.
That's right. Morning, Big Steve. There's your buddy.
Hey, Steve. Oh, is he in here? Just a second, folks. I got something to do. Just a second here.
Morning, Brad. Good to see you this morning.
Let's see where he's at. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, there he is. There we go. I owed him that. Now, I do expect you to reverse that, Rick. Or no. Do you need me to?
No, I've already did it.
You already did it? Okay. That's for you timing me out, Steve. Actually, that was Sandra. That was Sandra that timed me out this morning.
I did not know you could do that and then do it. They don't have to wait. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that part of it. Where you can, they don't have to wait, stuff. There we go. We'll let the chickens on out. Oh, so I got to get the cable here. Oh,
That looks exactly like the pepper, Caroline. That's exactly like the pepper I ate the other day. That one like that. I don't know what that is. I wonder what that is on the Scoville. Looks exactly like it. Well, they're ready for that, ain't they?
oh yeah. They want their food.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of throwing it around anymore, I'm just putting it in piles because Fat Boy can't go. He can't see the peck and scratch anymore. And so at least he can get to one of the piles and eat.
I have to get more chickens.
They're fun to have.
I got to get some more. Something got every one of mine. Yay, Tara made it to work. 10 to 20,000 Scoville. No wonder it was hot, if that's what I was eating.
Oh man, we had some wind yesterday. I only had these this tin tacked up on here on this. Now I got to get that tacked back on today before winter time anyway.
Right.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go find my chair over here.
Caroline said pretty rooster.
Aren't they? That's Fat Boy and Chicken Shit. Which one? And there was Spider too. The one that was at my feet, that was Fat Boy. He's getting skinnier now that he's losing weight. I have a feeling he's not going to make it through the winter. He's having a rough go of life. Let's see.
The brown and blackish rooster.
What's that?
The brown and blackish rooster.
Yeah, that was probably Fat Boy. Chicken Shit's kind of an ugly rooster.
Law, at the fairs, I hang out with the chickens. That's what she said.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can get caught up on chat here. Where'd my glasses go? Caroline, my chickens are, I believe, right around 3. I've got probably, well, I think they're starting to slow down. 3 to 4 years of age, roughly, is when they're pretty much done laying. Is that about right, Rick?
Yeah, 5 at the most.
Yeah.
And they still lay an egg once in a while. It's just it slows down really slow.
Yeah. But I'm going to be getting some more. I'm going to go down. I'm going to buy some more chicks here pretty soon. You know, only about 2 or 3 different babies, maybe 4. I don't want to get too many, and then I want to get 2 or 3 next year. So I wanted to get it to the point where, you know, I always have about a dozen hens, but they're rotating. You know,
I'm gonna order me some and put my brood box right here in front of the porch. It's got a top on
Yeah.
it anyway, and just raise the baby ones right here where I can look after them right here in front of the porch. And try to get Elvis acclimated to him.
Yeah.
He worries me the way he goes after everything. I don't know.
Well, see, Stir Fry used to go after him too, but you know, I mean, just they didn't. Stir Fry is a really smart dog, and it didn't take us long for us to train her not to mess with the kitchens. Although periodically, when I go on outside the house and the chickens are outside the porch, she'll go darting out straight at the chickens, but just to split them, you know, to get them to squawking. Then she just runs past like, oh, I wasn't after them.
No, but I need to. You said Safeway, right? I need to do that. Chicken legs, 35 cents a pound. I'm probably going to go back to Aldi's today.
Caroline, you know, when you're doing free range chickens, they're not the best for eating. They are tougher anyway, even when they're younger, because they are free range. I do eat some of our chickens. I don't do it a whole lot, but if I want to eat one of the chickens, I steam cook it first, you know, part way, and then I'll barbecue it, and that makes them where they're not quite so tough.
Aldi's had eggs. I am, Tara. I'm going to Aldi's for sure. Yeah.
Let's see.
That sounds about right. Why I used to start new chicks every 2 years when I was raising over 100 hens and eggs, hatching to sell my incubator, said Bobby.
49 cents a pound for eggs? I didn't even know they sold eggs by the pound.
She meant a dozen.
Oh, okay.
They're cheap at Aldi's.
Yeah, they have them on sale here quite often for like 50 cents a dozen of stuff. We buy let me rephrase that. We used to buy, before we had the chickens, we'd buy the eggs by the 5 dozen cartons.
Yeah, one of those big trays of them.
Yeah,
stacked too high.
But you know, a lot of those chickens, those eggs, I don't know if they're coming from China. You know, I mean, you don't know where they're coming from.
Right.
You don't know what they've been eating, and I know that the cholesterol that they have in the store-bought eggs, on those cheap eggs, that cholesterol that they have isn't the bad cholesterol. You have these farm raised chickens, you know, that free range, and the cholesterol level, the cholesterol is a lot better. It's the good quality cholesterol then.
I tell you what, these women around here baking cakes and stuff to get some good homegrown eggs will do just about anything to get them. They go crazy.
You can't beat it.
And I haven't had any chickens in a year, and people still call me. They come by here, won't know if I got any more eggs.
Uh-huh.
I haven't raised hogs in 10 years, and they still want to know if I have sausage every winter. You
know. So what's your plans for today, Rick?
Well, I cleaned this front porch off yesterday. I'm going to Aldi's. My main goal at Aldi's is bleach, a couple of meats, and maybe some milk, a few food items while I'm there. But I'm after bleach to bleach this front deck. I worked all day to clean this deck off. You've seen it, all the crap piled on my front porch, right?
Yeah.
Now look.
I just think let me click going over to the camera.
Yeah, I need to click on it too. See? All the stuff is gone now. Completely gone.
Oh, yeah.
I got one little pile of stuff in the yard down there I'm going to throw on a trailer in the hallway. Now I can cook on the grill.
Cool.
But I need to clean the deck now. That was a job.
Now you can do some barbecue videos.
Yeah, definitely going to do some barbecue. Watch the bleed with Elvis. He'll lick it. I will. I clean his insides out, Caroline. Just kidding.
Yeah, sometimes my screen won't scroll automatically, you know, in the chat. I don't know why that is.
I don't either. Power wash it.
Steve, when you get on up here, you'll get plenty of farm fresh eggs.
And they got a real dark yolk to them. It tastes so much better. You can actually taste it. And what blows people away was they said, well, I can't tell the difference. They both taste like eggs, but the farm-raised egg has a stronger egg taste. It just tastes more like an egg. I don't know how to explain that, but you can taste it.
Well, like our chickens here, they eat a lot more of the insects. I mean, the farm-raised eggs, I mean, they're eating more of the grains and stuff.
Yeah.
And ours get a lot of the grain, but I mean, what gives it the flavor is the variety of the diet that they get here.
Yeah, I'm just joking, Caroline. I'll watch them. Because I put this stuff on the deck and rinse it back off. It'll be diluted with water, all kinds of stuff. I pour a half a gallon in my well about once a year. Well, I should have.
Caroline wants my poncho. I can't have my poncho. My daughter gave me this.
If I can get the power washer back from my son, I'll do that to her. Sure will.
I gotta cut some more firewood today. I gotta weed the garden some more, do some more watering. And I got a few more fence posts to put in down below.
I need to throw some water on mine. It's getting dry around here. It is. The yard's even losing its green color, turning brown.
I like letting my plants go until the leaves start curling. I don't water until the leaves start curling, like they're drying on up.
Mm-hmm.
This time of year, that is. And then I water them. I wait until the leaves curl. And that way the roots grow deeper looking for the water.
She's making chicken stock.
And Rick, that new auger that I got, I was drilling the fence post down below.
Yeah.
There's so much rock in there. I broke 2 shear pins on it yesterday.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I wouldn't have thought about you having rock like that. I mean, here, I've been getting rocks out of my garden for 30 years, literally.
Oh no, Rick. This is now our rock is a different rock. You got a harder rock than ours. We got this is all shell rock here, but it's actually that pile's got the blackberries grown over it. You can't see it. I got several piles of rock here that we've been slowly collecting, throwing out of the garden. The pile over here that got out of the garden is probably about 3 feet tall and about 6 feet around of shell rock, a bunch of rock about this size around. This is all shell rock country here.
Yeah, ours is really hard. I watch. Like, I forget what they call it. Not granite, but something else. Bobby says he used to raise a lot of mallard ducks because they tasted like a good brown egg with a bigger yolk for dripping my biscuits.
Bobby, I think duck eggs actually taste better than chicken eggs. They have a stronger flavor. I love duck eggs. Plus, with duck eggs, when you make a 3-egg omelet, it's a real 3-egg omelet. It's not these little small omelets.
I used to always think I was growing more rocks and veggies. That's the way it is here. I mean, it's rocks. I've got them out, hauled them off, put them in holes, carried them to places to use, everything you could think of, and they're still. They just come back up the next year.
Hey, Rick, I seen something that was interesting that you, if you still got a lot of rock there. I seen on YouTube one gal. I don't know if you've watched Arky Off Grid.
That sounds familiar. I don't know if I watch them regularly, but I've heard of it.
She did a video where she took some type of wire fencing. I don't remember what type of wire fencing it was, and she made it like into tied it together in a circle. So it's like 4 or 5 foot tall, 6 foot tall. I don't remember. We just tied it in a circle, and she just started throwing a rock on in there, and used it as a fence post, and it looked pretty cool.
Now that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Archie Wilson, Off Grid Living,
or Archie Off Grid Living, or something like that. And she's just now this year here now. She's really starting to get her. I think she's starting to get serious about her channel and doing a little bit more. I've always enjoyed watching her content, but I think she's starting to really think about getting serious for the YouTube. I think before it was always a hobby, and now she's not changing who she is or anything, but she's doing a better job with her editing and different stuff.
Right.
I really enjoy her style.
I just looked it up, and Archie Off Grid. No results for that, but there's an Archie Off Grid. Looks like a slab made house or something.
Yeah, she's living in a tent right now. She just got a new piece of property, and she's just starting to develop it. It'd be a great time to get to start following her, because she's just starting a new life on a piece of property off grid where she's living in a tent and just got her yard cleaned out to where she has a yard now, and she has some awesome ideas with how she uses bamboo or just whatever she has on hand on doing different stuff. It's really a good channel.
Oh my goodness. Should be ashamed. Look at this. I'm about to starve. I ain't had nothing to eat this morning. Look what Caroline's making here.
What was that? Oh,
did you see it?
I see something from here. It looks like pizza in a square pan, but I know that now. What is that?
That is pizza. That is pizza.
Oh, it's pizza. Oh, man.
Mushrooms and stuff on it. Lord have mercy. Ever want to try an ostrich egg? I tried one. My neighbor raises ostriches like 3 miles down the road. I had to throw half of it away. I couldn't eat it all. It was good. I'll be honest with you. It tasted almost like a really good French hen egg or that duck egg like y'all was talking about. Hello, Grandpa Paul. Good morning. I'll tell y'all the story. Grandpa lost his dog the other day. He heard a sound, ran out to the road, and one of his pups had gotten hit. We were talking about it because I lost Scooby. He was telling me about what happened to him. Sure, I'm sorry you lost that one, Grandpa. Sure, I'm sorry, Pop.
That's a bummer.
It is.
Caroline, I wouldn't mind trying an ostrich egg. Man, I tell you, can you imagine the size of an omelet you can make off of one ostrich egg?
It's huge. It's like 13 eggs or 14, something like that in one egg. And you have to take a hammer to get them. The things is that thick, it's huge. It's that thick, the shell is. When you see an ostrich egg, you feel sorry for the ostrich. Like, oh my God, that had to hurt.
It had to hurt. I wonder why they're so protective of that egg.
Yeah. No doubt in my mind it hurt. And a minute ago, when I first started this stream, Gene Chambers sent me a message, said to tell everyone hello. He just didn't feel good. Yeah. He's having back problems, leg problems, all kinds of stuff going on. Had him slowed down for a month while he's in Florida.
He sent me an email. He sent me a picture of Bobby Sprinkle's truck. Are you in here, Bobby Sprinkle? Are you in here? He sent me a picture of Bobby's truck. It's pretty funny.
He was. Bobby was in here. I don't know if he still is or not.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of an old truck, half buried in the dirt, the window, rusting away and everything. And there was a sign there on this old truck that was rusting away. It's not for sale. I'm gonna fix it up someday.
Oh wow! Brando Toast sent me a picture of. I guess this is some kind of a pepper flower in his That's pretty cool too. Beautiful.
Wait just a second here. I got to bring the camera back up.
It's
Move it over a little bit more. There you go. Yeah. Oh, pretty.
it is a pretty. I guess that's a pepper. Archie off grid. I'm spelling it wrong. I see what the deal is. Why I couldn't find it. Ooh, I spelled it wrong again twice. We ain't good at this.
Yeah, that's her, Sherry. Archie off grid.
Got it. It's got to be her. Like 4,000 subs.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, matter of fact, she had to put out no videos for 6 or 8 months. Yeah, last time I looked, I mean, she only had like 12 or 1,500 subs last year. And then as soon as she started making videos again, I seen where she's already up to 4,000 subs without even making videos. Like awesome, just people
Wow.
finding her channel and stuff, and through recommendation. But that's how good her content is people are just gonna they see her content if they're into the homesteading, the off grid, all that stuff. People just love her life that she's living.
An ostrich egg can get an omelet for 4, says Grandpa. I got her now. I see that.
Hey, I'll be right back, Rick. I got to go grab myself another cup of coffee.
All right, I need to do that, but I probably won't be on here a lot longer. Go ahead.
Of course, I got to, before I go get a cup of coffee, I got to have an energy drink to give me the energy to get up there.
Right. Good morning, Darlene. How are you? Good to see you this morning.
Ooh, that's good. I'll be right back.
An energy drink. I've heard it called everything now, haven't y'all?
Now, that stuff ain't strong enough to burn, but it's still like 80 or 90 proof.
I saw that bottle, the jar you had last night.
Yeah.
I will when he gets back. I showed it to him before. I will. I'll show it to him when he gets back. I'm good. Tired as usual. I think that energy drink, I need that energy drink. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling this one has a little bite to it. That's what I'm thinking. And if you're just coming into this stream, it's that Applejack he's drinking. I forget what he called it. I can bite, but I'd rather not. Yeah, that'll hurt. Depends, on the situation, of course. On the 7th, which is Friday, we're doing the Southern Cooking Challenge. Me, Sandra's Homespun Life, and Tara's Crazy Vine are cooking cobblers. And you guys get to vote on it. You guys get to vote. So don't forget the Southern Cooking Challenge coming up. Trust me, I won't hurt anyone. Unless they deserve it. Yeah, I know, darling. Just 3 of you cooking. Yep, just us 3. Just us 3. Where's your boy Elvis? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll show you where he's at. I need to move this. So I can do that. He won't come to me. He knows I'm going to try and put him up in the swing with me. He's learned that. And he don't mind really sitting in the swing. He just wasn't going for it today. What's up, E? You all right? Hey, Elvis. What's the matter? Yeah, you my baby. Tell everybody you didn't ate this morning. You just reared back in the yard. He stays out here and keeps an eye on the driveway a lot. If it gets too hot, he comes up on the edge of the porch. That's about it. You cool? You chilling? I got to do some more streams in the house where he'll sit near me. He's not the swinger at all. He's just the best dog ever. I don't know, Caroline. I hadn't asked you. He don't like swinging that too good, but he don't mind getting up there with me. He don't mind getting up there. Once I get him there, he'll sit there, no problem. But to get him there, he's got to get used to it. It's going to take him a little bit.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
I've got to ask you to try an experiment one of these days.
All right.
Now, you know, on live, if you start a live stream from your cell phone, you can't do invites, right? Onto your panel.
Right.
Okay. What I have recently discovered that is, if you go into your settings on your cell phone and you turn off your YouTube app or disable it, the YouTube app,
right.
Disable it, and then go to your Google Chrome and do a Google search for YouTube. It will still sign you into YouTube, just like you're on your computer. And you can click on live stream, just like on the computer. When you're on the computer, you click on live stream. You know, but it's just like you're on your computer. So, you know, one of these times when you're going to start a live stream, try doing that. Disable your YouTube app, then go into Google Chrome and sign into your account and go to click on live stream and do it just like you would on your computer and see if that will work for you.
You know what? That's genius if it works, because if somebody sends me a song or something like that and they send it from a phone to me, you get the whole thing, shows the picture of the song and everything. But if I send it from a computer to me, you only get the little app. I mean, the link. And when you open that link, it goes to, well, like just like what you're talking about. It goes back to the regular YouTube thing. It's not exact. Good morning, Mel. It's not in my YouTube app on my phone, you know.
Right.
It's exactly. And I always struggle because it wants me to sign in. I'm already signed in on my other ones, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to open the YouTube app and look the same song or video up again and watch it on that one because I'm not signed in on the other one.
Well, the way that I discovered this was I was trying to find out how to add end screens to my videos for my cell phone without signing on, you know, without put on the laptop. And, you know, in YouTube Studio, the app on your cell phone, you can't do that I've found anywhere. I mean, I've looked everywhere and I couldn't do it, but then I happened to come across that of going into YouTube that way into it and without using the app that's on the cell phone itself. And
Right.
then I was able to add my end screens.
That's a great idea. I'm going to try that.
I tried to do a live stream on my ALF 270 channel from that, and it started up Hangouts, you know, just like it kicked me into the Hangouts and stuff, but it wouldn't take me live. But that's because I only have less than 1,000 subscribers. So I thought I had beat the system, but I hadn't.
Right. And see what I mean? He was down there, but I came back up here, and there he is now. Hey, we see you. Can you see him, Grizz? When it switches?
Just a second, switch over the camera. Let's see here. Yeah, I see Elvis there laying at the steps.
Okay. I was just checking. I can't see it. I got left.
Yeah, I can see him there.
Okay. Oh, there's Mel. Riz.
What's that?
I said Mel just showed up in the chat. I hadn't seen him in a while.
Oh, hey, Mel. I haven't seen him for a while.
Thank you, Darlene. I appreciate it. Thank you. A lot of work. A lot of work. You look sleepy, Alex. Riz, I'm going to get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Grandpa says old YouTube allowed you to invite and read chat on the same screen. On your cell phones, Grandpa, you could? Because, I mean, I'm on chat and I'm reading, you know, I'm in YouTube and I'm reading chat, but I can't see the camera on here. I'm still, I mean, obviously you guys see whether I'm full screen right now or not. I don't know, but I mean, I can't see the camera, but I can see the live chat. Unfortunately, sometimes my live chat does not scroll, and I got to manually scroll it up sometimes. It's all Rick's fault for telling him to try a butter fried cinnamon bun. Yeah, blame it on Rick. Morning, Stephanie. Yeah, Rick's got a pretty laid back place there. It's a cool place where he's at. Well, I'm just thinking, Grandpa, that you can still do that if you go in that other route. You know, I mean.
Oh, man, that coffee's good. That's my second cup, too. You're right, Riz. I need to cook out here now. I got some room to do it.
Yeah. I can't pronounce that name. Darlene.
Yes, Darlene.
You can live stream. You just can't do it from your cell phone. You can live stream from your laptop or your home computer with less than 1,000 subscribers. You just can't do it from your cell phone.
And it's 1,000, right? Not 2,000. I think.
Yeah, and it's 1,000 subscribers, not 2,000. And, you know, I mean, the truth of the matter is, like on my Alpha 270 channel, I can still live stream from anywhere if I take my laptop and then I tether my cell phone on into it. Wherever I go with my laptop, I can live stream as long as I have internet connection through my cell phone. So you can still be mobile and live stream, but you just can't walk around with a cell phone per se, like, you know, unless you invite yourself onto the live chat with your cell phone. And then you put that picture on up. Then you can walk around and do it.
I wonder what the thought process was in there. It must be like if they figured if you had over 1,000 subs, you'd have more experience out doing it. You wouldn't put crazy stuff in there. You'd be more into the YouTube thing.
I think what it boiled on down to, I think that as YouTube is growing bigger and bigger and bigger, they can't keep up with all the demands that the YouTubers are putting on them. So it's their way of throttling down some of the use, because I mean, hey, whether you have 3 people in your live stream or 10,000 people in the live stream, the thing is it still takes that much data from them. I don't know how, you know, I'm not technical on this stuff, but I'm thinking that it just wasn't worth their time to have so many of these small channels doing their live streams, you know. So they had to throttle it back somehow.
Stephanie, good morning, Stephanie. Good to see you.
I mean, they want people that's live streaming. If they're going to put the time and data for people to live stream, they want something up there that they can put advertisements on and they can make money off of.
Yeah.
And having 2 or 3 people in a live chat, well, there's not really much money to much incentive for them to promote that.
Well, I can hear somebody's birds. I don't know if it's mine or yours. I can hear mine now.
By the way, having 1,000 subscribers is not the rush. Don't worry about the subscribers; they will come. The biggest deal is making your content watchable, something that people want to watch, and then people will automatically subscribe. I've seen a lot of people get to 1,000 subscribers overnight. They get their subscribers and they start putting out videos and stuff, and then they wonder why people aren't watching them. They're monetized once they get to 4,000 watch hours, but then they get there and then people don't stop watching the videos. It was just all a matter of a rush to help this person get monetized. But what's the point if you get monetized and all of a sudden you're only making 30 cents a week? You know, I mean, don't worry about the monetization or anything. Worry about building up a fan base that really will stick with you.
And she does a lot of really good content. She goes out, looks in these old houses and stuff like that for all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, she'll get there just based on that. You know, I mean, if she's putting out good content, I mean, it won't happen overnight, but I mean that's where I believe that what makes a healthier channel in the long run.
Magnet fishing and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I see a lot of those videos.
Grandpa, all you got to do is have a cell phone to upload with. That's all I'm doing anymore. And you can edit on your cell phone, and you can do quite a bit on the editing in it. I mean, you can splice frames together. You know, make several different videos and patch them all together, all from your cell phone. I mean, there's a lot you can do with it, and it's a lot easier than on a cell phone, than on a computer, I think.
Yeah, I think some of it too is after you pass like 1,000 like that, if you work your butt off to do that, you're not going to take your phone and go out and live stream some naked dude on the side of the street. You know what I mean? Something crazy. That you've got enough experience under your belt, you're monetized by then, that you'll be more experienced at what you're doing too.
Yeah. Well, Darlene, check into that. If you're not able to add end screens from your cell phone, check into what I said on that. I made a video too. If you want to get, I need to make a video where I'm actually showing me doing it. But I think I did a pretty good job of describing how you can add your end screens to get people watching more of your videos. That they get to the end of your video. It's nice to have those end screens on there, and you can add those on from your cell phone. You just can't do it from YouTube Studio.
That was just an example. Oh Lord, she's hilarious. She's got 652 subs, dude. She's not doing too bad. She's getting on there.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Ann.
Darlene, I won't be watching that video if you catch that on live stream. I won't be watching that.
Me either. Yeah, I just look. Morning, Jerry. Oh, he's not here. We're just talking about it. I know Jerry. Jerry's woodwork. Woodshop.
No, I don't want to see Rick. No. But no, Darlene, if you have any questions, just say something on there, and I'll try to help you how I can to get so you can add those end screens on there for the suggested videos at the end of each. And that's also where you can add that subscribe link onto the end of the video and different stuff.
That's a heck of a good idea because, like I said, when people send me a link from their laptop or their desktop, and I get it on my phone, I try to open it. I open it and it opens to a brand new thing, just like I was on a computer. And I always stop, go to my YouTube app, and re-type it in again until I find it on the YouTube app because it won't let me open it unless I sign in.
Mm-hmm.
Caroline, he texted me right when I first started. He was watching, but he's been down in his back. He's got some leg problems going on. What did he say? Hold on. Gene said, "Tell everyone hello. I just don't feel good yet." He's having some back problems. Legs are giving him problems. He's just slowing down for a month. And he hasn't been on much. That's exactly what he said. He's probably watching this right now. Or he was.
I think the trip to Florida probably beat him up.
Mm-hmm. You might have to convert to a different type of file. Yeah, it tries to open it. Even on the iPhone. Even on my iPhone, it tries to open it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. In fact, I got one the other day. If I can do this and not give away personal information on anybody. So I can show you what Riz is talking about. Oh boy, I got to go way back into that.
Well, I'll tell you, the only drawback to doing that, open it up that way, the only drawback to doing that is everything goes so tiny because that's made to be on a full screen computer.
Yeah.
So, you can see the whole page, but you can't read nothing. So you got to stretch it out and slide it back and forth and find what you're looking for. It is a bit of a pain, but at least it's available.
I cannot show that. It'll give away too much private information. Oh, Lord.
Hiya, Rosanna. How you doing, hon?
Good morning, Rosanna.
You enjoying your visit with Kim and Miss Pam? They're awesome people, ain't they?
I wish Rosanna would have come over more in the camera last night. She was hiding half the time.
Yeah, she needs to show her pretty face more on camera.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. She sure does.
I sure did enjoy Kim and Miss Pam being here. It was a blast having them here. They are really cool people.
Yeah, it's what he's talking about is instead of using the YouTube app, it'll open up in just a regular file like you're on a computer or something. I don't know how to do that. I don't think I can upload movies through iMovie all the time. I love my iPhone. I've got two of them laying here, man.
Hey, Rosanna, are you going to take them out on the ferry? Have them take a ferry tour of the Puget Sound? I think they'd really enjoy that.
That's got to be a beautiful place there. I'm definitely going there sometime. Check it out. Ann's Arts. Hey there, I changed my name. You sure did, Ann. It's the same channel, all right.
I got a little story to tell you, Rick. Just a second here. Just a second here.
Yes, same channel. I see it, Dan.
this here, can you see that?
The camera's off. We just see your avatar. You stand beside the sawmill.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Lord. Hold on.
Now, this here was a gift from Miss Pam, and I won't take a shot of it here because I'm only going to drink this on their live stream. But I got to tell you the story about this. I tell you what, when she told me this, it was emotional to me. I don't know why, but it was emotional to me. But she's had this bottle for over 10 years in their basement. She got it before her and Kim got married. This is Banana Vanilla Martini. It's a McDoodoo. Anyway, she's had it for 10 years, and she thought that this was just a present for me. And she dug that out of her basement, brought it all the way from Illinois here just to give it to me. And you know what? When I found out that she had hung on to it for that long, I mean, I wouldn't have parted with it if it was me, but I mean, and this stuff is delicious, but I say this for drinking on their live stream.
I don't blame you. That's pretty cool.
Oh, this stuff is really tasty. It's good.
She has another one in the car.
Yeah, I know. She's holding out on me.
Ann's Arts and Crafts. No one knows some as arts, and some turned out crafts instead of crafts. That's your channel name, literally. Ann's Arts and Crafts.
Arts and Crafts.
Yeah.
That's a pretty funny channel name.
It is. She does brilliant stuff too. All kinds of decorative cut off ends of woods with stuff wrote all on. Really cool stuff. All kinds of different stuff. Not just that. All kinds of stuff. That's hilarious that you put that in there. Channel name. Although you may not have meant it that way. I don't know. I got to edit a video here in a little bit, Grizz. So I'm going to have to go. I need to get it on YouTube before it's already 11:26 here.
Oh, yeah. I need to get out to the garden and do some watering here, too, before it gets too much warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll let y'all go.
Well, thank you, Grizz. I appreciate you coming this morning.
Thanks for having me. I enjoy always chatting with you. Take care.
Have a good one. And guys, thank you for coming. Appreciate my friend Grizz 270. Y'all know Grizz. You hear the chickens in the background. This is absolutely the greatest community on YouTube. It really, really is. No doubt in my mind about it. No doubt. I appreciate everybody coming today. I want to thank you. Thank you to our moderators. Bobby, Rosanna, Tara, all you guys. I really do appreciate it. Sandra, appreciate you guys a lot. I hope you have a great day. I'm going to do a video in a little bit. If you see it come across your notifications, I appreciate it if you would watch it. I'm on tomatoes. It'll be a short video. Linda, too. Thank you, Linda. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Love you too, Rosanna. Till we meet again, have a good day. Bye-bye.